Hello and welcome to Sarah's Tarot. Happy Chinese New Year. Here is the reading for those of you born under the sign of the Ox. And I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite Tarot and the Angel Answers deck. And I also have some fortune cookies here for you, which I will draw one for you at the end of the reading. Choose one for you. Okay, so let's start with your tarot then. And I do love the Ox character. I have quite a few oxes around me actually in my life. And I've always found them to be extremely dependable, loyal people. And for any of you who are watching, and if you're not an ox, but you're perhaps married to an ox, or you have one in your family, you will know what I mean by that. When you convert the ox sign to Western astrology, the ox is a Capricorn, and they do share similar qualities. Okay, so I'm going to start by putting 6 tarot cards out for you, and then we'll shuffle and put some more on top of that to bring out the reading. Okay, so your first card regards romance. Now, the Chariot card. So this month, it's a card of taking the lead, okay? It's a month to be assertive with your direction, where your relationship is heading, and to steer yourself towards that direction, to steer you and your partner. That's if you're in a relationship. If you're not in a relationship, then this indicates that it's time to go in search of one, you know. If you've kind of been a bit lackadaisical, or if you've been holding back and been a bit stuck in your comfort zone, then the Chariot is asking you to start moving forward, to start stepping out of that bubble, because no one will come to you. You need to go out and get them, and that's the message of the Chariot card. But all in all, it's a for love and for romance, it's a card of making things happen, really. And the second card relates to career and finance, and you have the Judgment card. So I feel for many of you, for those of you watching, the Judgment card indicates that you will feel a new sense of purpose this month. For some of you, that may require you to make certain changes around your career or finances. But for others, it's a month of really kind of falling into what you were meant to be or do whilst you are here on earth. Okay, so there'll be a kind of calling that you will feel in your bones. It might be you feel this throughout the whole of February. Perhaps, you know, this has been something that has been stirring within you for a while. Or it could be that you wake up one morning, dear Oxes, and decide that, do you know what? This is what I want to do with my life. And you really will feel as if you have a new perspective on yourself and life, especially with regard to career. And then we move on to the next card, which is to do with your general well-being. Now, the Six of Wands indicates there may have been a certain amount of stress in your life over the last month, perhaps December, January. And, you know, it's been quite exhausting in certain ways. Oxes don't respond well to stress. They like a quiet, calm life, and they like to take their time, and they like their own routines, and they like to do it their way. And when there's too much going on, it can feel very stressful for an ox. But this Six of Swords is indicating that you are going to be moving towards calmer times. Okay, dear Oxes, you are going to be leaving behind a lot of the stress that you have been feeling, especially mentally, I feel. And some of you may even feel the need to get away for a few days or distance yourself in some way. It's just about letting go of the stress that you have been experiencing. But if you look in this card here, the Six of Swords, you are sitting in this boat. You're being steered away from the turbulence. Okay, off you go towards calmer waters. You know, so this is peace and harmony that you're steering towards this month. So things should be a lot more stable for you, dear Oxes. And then we move on to the next card, which is obstacles and challenges. Okay, so okay, there are certain people in your environment that may cause certain challenges for you this month. Now, whoever they are, they appear to be rather childish and a little bit immature. Some of them may be work colleagues, friends, family members. Whoever they are, they're kind of, well, I would say some of them are simply creating needless battles, and really it's best not to be drawn into it if you can help it. So if you are around people that are squabbling or making problems that, you know, are quite petty and ridiculous, be your usual ox self and take a practical approach and step back, because oxes are not drama queens. They don't feed into that narrative. They like peaceful, quiet environments, okay? So this may be also why you have this Six of Swords, because you're just detaching yourself from anyone or anything that is hostile, okay? And I feel that's a good idea for you. In fact, your advice card is telling you that this is a month for you to use your creative talents in some way. Now, it may be to do with work. It has come just below the judgment card with regard to career. So this is telling you that those creative talents are the key to your future, okay? So don't dismiss any ideas that you have this month, because they will be good ideas. And the Magician card is also a card of clean slates. So this month it is a clean slate where you're letting go of the stress that has been in your environment over the last month or so, where you're waking up to a new purpose, and this new purpose will lead you to a creative new start. Perhaps it's at work that you will put your creative talents to use, and I feel you will be called upon this month to show exactly what you can do. And there may be something that you're working on this month, a new project of some sort. Whatever it is, you have the ability to be very, very successful. The Magician is about success, you know. If you see this figure 8 here, and the 8 in numerology relates to success, ambition, and that kind of thing. So it's something new that you've started that you are more than capable of achieving, okay? So that's with regard to your advice for this month. So this month, tap into that creativity, tap into those ideas, and, you know, don't be afraid to be a little bold, just as a magician would be. Now, your message from Spirit here is the Three of Swords, okay? So what I feel for you this month is that Spirit want you to know that there is a part of your heart that needs healing, dear Oxes. Maybe you have held a lot of repressed emotion inside of you, And that's why Spirit have come through. Or maybe some of you have suffered some sadness recently. Whatever it is, whether it's old wounds or new wounds, you are being sent love and support from Spirit this month to help you heal, okay? They want you to spend time with yourself, allowing your heart to heal, and maybe find ways to open up to people. You know, Oxes are very much independent people who generally just plough through life as the ox does in the field, you know. But it doesn't mean to say they don't have their emotional issues. They're just not always good at expressing them. And I feel that spirits are coming in and urging you to open those wounds a little bit and just allow yourself to share some of the burden, okay? Because there will be people that you can talk to in your environment. And it's through talking and it's through acknowledging any pain you may be holding inside of you that you begin to feel better, okay? So don't feel you have to suffer in silence. That's what I want to say to you. And that's what I feel Spirit want me to tell you. That's their message for you, okay? So don't suffer in silence, dear Oxes, this month. Okay, so let's have a look at your Angel Answers card and see the message from the angels for this month. Okay, if you believe. I love this card, Oxes, I really do. Now, this card is asking you to believe in yourself, okay? You have the Magician card in your reading and you have the Judgment card. It's time to let go of any judgments you have about yourself or about any situation around you now, and believe in your capabilities. You are so capable, so much more capable than you give yourself credit for. You know, Oxes tend to be very humble about their abilities, about their achievements, but actually people around you acknowledge and realise your potential. So tap into that potential this month. That's what the advice card is saying here. Tap into that potential and believe that you can achieve so much. And if there's any challenges that you're having to face, such as with this Five of Wands, you can most certainly overcome them. It's nothing that you can't handle, okay? So this month is about self-belief. And let's take a fortune cookie for you now. Actually, we have that one as it flew out of the bowl there, didn't it? So let's have a look at what your fortune cookie is, dear Oxes. Many new friends will soon be attracted to your friendly and charming ways. Ah, that makes a lot of sense because Oxes are extremely friendly and charming, I've always found. They have a wonderful, gentle nature. And your lucky numbers are 33, 20, 5, 18, 39 and 16. And I hope you've enjoyed your reading, and I'd like to wish you a happy new year. And if you'd like to order a personal reading from me, you can do so on my link below. Bye for now.